Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Susan's Just Making It. I'm Susan and I'm here making stuff, messes, chaos, and making it through life. If you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you like today's video, don't forget the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, the red subscribe button is below if you'd like to consider doing so. And if you hit that button, you might as well hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. So today's video is actually a review for IMethod Perfect Eyebrows in Seconds. They reached out to me via email last week and asked me if I'd be interested in doing a video review of one of their products. And I said, of course, I would be willing to do that. So this is what I'm going to be reviewing today. I only took the cellophane off because I'm going to do it just like if you guys got it in the mail yourselves. I will put a link down in the description box to this product. It's not an affiliate link through iMethod, but I am going to put an Amazon affiliate link down below, just meaning that if you purchase through my link, I will get a small commission. It will not cost you any extra. It'll be just like buying it off Amazon yourself. So they sent me the color 06, and I noticed when I took the cellophane off, they do actually include an expiration date, which is nice. And it tells you everything that's included. It includes the stencils, the pomade, the sponge brush, a double-ended spoolie, and an angled brow brush, and it comes in a zipper pouch so you can carry it with you if you'd like, and obviously the instructions. So I wanted to open it so you guys can see. It comes in this really cute pouch, which I think is really nice to store it, because even if you don't carry it with you, I like to store all my stuff together. So let's see. I'm going to try to do this. It's going to be interesting with no glasses. So there's the pouch. We've got the stencils, the pomade. I hope it's the right color. Your sponge brush. There's another thing of stencils, and the instructions. They asked me if I would be willing to try the winged eyeliner stamp or the brow stencils, and I said I would be open to trying either one, but I'm kind of glad that they sent me the brow stamp, because my brows are microbladed and they were done probably 4 or 5 years ago, and they're supposed to be touched up every 1.5 years, and they have not been. So they're fading quite a bit. So I'm in no hurry to get them retouched because it's not an entirely painless procedure. And if this can make it go a little bit longer before I have to have them redone, I'm all for it. So I'm just going to open the 2 stencils and see if I can find a template that's going to work. And I'm going to go ahead and pause while I try to find a template to save time on the video. I will be right back as soon as I find the right template. Okay, so I went through all the stencils. I went ahead and took them out of the little plastic sleeves, and just so you know, they did have like a film on them, like the mirrors that come in your eyeshadow compacts. So I took them off and punched out the middles, the stencil, so I could put them up to my brow to see which ones match the best. So just be aware there is a film on there you're probably going to want to take off. I also glanced at the instruction book, and it has quite a bit of information on here. It tells you, okay, first of all, here's the instructions how to use the kit. Then it gives you some tips about caring for your product, that to keep the cap on very tight and so it doesn't dry out, and if it does, to use a tiny bit of castor oil to re-moisturize it. And there's a few other tips in here. It also tells you that you need to wash your sponge weekly and how to go about doing that. It has some frequently asked questions in case the shade's not right or the stencils aren't right. You can contact them and they'll make it right. And it also has, I'm trying to find where it's at, it shows you how to determine your ideal brow shape. So if you're shaping your brows, it tells you like the points, you know, and where to put your arch and stuff like that. So there's actually a lot of information in this little booklet. That's why when I paused it, it took me a few minutes between finding the right stencil, and I kind of took a glance at this with my glasses. There's a lot of info on here. So, and I'm going to go ahead and get everything out of the packaging. And I found a stencil I held up that is just about perfect for my brows. Now mind you, like I said, I had mine microbladed, so when they do that, if you have the right person doing it, they'll do all the measurements based on your face shape and stuff like that, and they'll measure it out to make the perfect brow shape. That's why I'm not surprised that this matched perfectly, because this has all been measured out. So anyway, here's your sponge applicator, and then you have the spoolie on one end and the angled brush on the other end. Like everything set up, and then the pomade. Well, instructions on. Good thing I already read them. So basically, they want you to put the stencil on, do the sponge, and sponge it. They said a little goes a long way. And then you're going to take the angled brush and fill in anywhere that's sparse, that it didn't fill in good with the sponge, and then take your spoolie to like shape it out. So I also wanted to point out that they have little dotted lines here that you probably aren't going to be able to see unless you have it in front of you, in case you want a longer or a shorter brow. And it also has a little dotted line here, and it wants you to start from your wing in. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try and see how it works. So let me kind of, start over. I have a mirror right here to my right, so I can kind of place this where I need it. My cat's being very needy today. She's been going around meowing all day wanting attention. So I'm going to try to get this right where I want it. I think it's very difficult to do too much without glasses because my eyesight's not the best. So I dotted that 2 times down in there, and it loaded it pretty well. So I'm going to see what I can do with this. Try to hold it on. It's very difficult to see with clear plastic. Might be off a little bit just because I can't see that well to place it. And it says to pat it on, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pat it. Oops, it already slipped. Oh wow, I felt like it slipped, but apparently not really. Okay, let me try to put it back where it was. So, wow, it's not going to probably show as much difference as it would on somebody that has not much brows, but I'm impressed already looking in the mirror. It over here where it's very faded, it filled in quite nicely. So I'm just going to flip it around. I should have brought in a towel. Use my shirt. I'm just going to wipe it off so I don't end up making more of a mess. So I'm going to turn it around and try the other brow. This one I can see a little bit better because it's closer to the light. Actually, this brow is a lot more faded. So I patted it twice. We're going to see what it looks like over here. I feel like it's slipping. If this works, I'm going to be so happy because it will save me from having to use a brow pencil to fill them in. And I'm sure, you know, the first time is going to be awkward, but I'm sure if you use it a few times, it'll be second nature. So I'm going to try to... It's hard to place this one because the brow is so faded. It's hard to see where it's really at. But we'll see what it looks like. I don't think I quite had it positioned right. I'm going to try it again. I don't think it was positioned very well on the arch. I feel like I can't. It's a little awkward holding it right where I want it. Trying not to make this video super long, but I'm having a hard time placing it. Like I said, my they're pretty faded, so it's hard to tell exactly where my brow is here. having a hard time with this one. It's harder to see where my brow is because it's faded. Right, and here's where I'm having a tough time. Let's see. Looks a lot better. I think it's just going to take some practice. I'm going to go ahead and take the angled brush and try to fill in where I didn't get it very good. Oh. And they're not kidding when a little goes a long way. It's very pigmented. This brow turned out really good. I think it's just a matter of it was more awkward to hold it on this eye for some reason. And I put way too much on this brow. So I'll try to... Whoa. Yeah, FYI, when you use the angled brush, go easy. Super pigmented. And it picks up a lot. So, let's see. I should have brought a towel in with me. I have way too much on this brow. I didn't realize it picked up quite that much product. Yeah, I picked up too much product. I'm going to pause and try to see if I can wipe some of this off and clean it up. But so far, I'm really impressed. Okay, so I went ahead and positioned this over my brow. Looking over here, I'm going to try it one more time. I wiped off where it got too thick with the angled brush. And this is pretty much where it belongs. I can see a little bit better. So I'm going to start at the wing and go up. And I think it's just a matter of my brows being too faded. It's hard for me to see where they actually are to place the stencil. But that's just my brows. It's nothing with the product. So, oh yeah, that was it. Just a matter of repositioning it. So, this is how it looks. I'm pretty impressed. I will definitely be using this. I think it's awesome that IMethod sent this to me. This is like really a godsend for my brows being faded. It's just a me error, not a product error. I think if I'm in the right light and I can look directly on, it'll be much easier. But yeah, I think it looks really good. And it's a pretty good color match too. So let me know what you think. Like I said, I'll put a link down in the description box to the product. There's a box again. I have everything all over the place. And if you're interested, pick it up. I'm not sure the price. I will look it up. I will put that down in the description box as well. I probably should have looked it up beforehand, but I'm a little scattered today. So I believe it's under $20 if I remember correctly, which to me, good deal, because I'm impressed and I can't believe a stencil matches perfect. Like I said, this one went on really well. Just happened to be able to see in the mirror better. This brow is faded a little bit more, so I just had a hard time positioning it because I couldn't really see where the brow was. So, thank you. Thank you, IMethod Beauty, and I would highly recommend this. I'm impressed. I didn't expect much, but I really like it. So, until next time, bye everyone.